Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. We're taking a quick look here again at BONK, seeing what's going on. I got a lot of requests for this one, so I'll just go ahead and see if we can keep an eye on it. Massive continuation here. Since the last time I looked at it, we were expecting the price to wick up to this, we're talking about this 0.618 level. They're at about 200,000, and it has since broken through that resistance level and didn't even come back down to retest as a support. Okay, so that shows a lot of strength. Keep in mind, oftentimes those levels can be retested later. So hypothetically, 200K as a rough approximate is a pretty solid support level for this coin. Okay, so we're gonna look at a few key factors here on the daily, see what's going on. Again, quick congrats to our committee members here for some recent profits. We do take safe, healthy profits from our premium group here. So again, ICP trade, if you saw that bull flag from yesterday, nice 41% in 20 hours. Same thing with Avalanche, 25% in 15. So the reason I like to share that with you is because I got a lot of questions on how that works. I have day trades. These are basically the swing trades here. And of course, we have day trades that scalp coins. In other words, Solana, we got a trading pair there, 23 minutes for 6%. Another 6% here for ETH, XRP. The list kind of goes on. We got tons of little trades coming on through there, but be sure to check that out in your own time. It's actually a lot of fun. That is if you're a day trader. I'm no longer a day trader. That's why I have a day trading bot do the work for me. But at this point, to each their own. So again, link down below, cryptocash.tech if you're curious. We do have limited slots available. So BONK on the daily, like I talked about previously, there's really nothing here we can extract that's going to be bearish at all. We've even got this bullish continuation here with the stochastic RSI swing to the upside with money flow index and RSI extremely high. That's positive. We want to be able to maintain that on the 4 hour, however, that's where it's most important. So let's quickly look at that here just to jump in. We can go ahead and see stochastic RSI is swinging down. That is a nice situation there. Okay, so again, really just implies that the price is due for a correction. When you see that second swing, that really implies that short considerations might be viable and the price is due for continuation of the downside. It's not going to probably last all that long, but generally speaking, that's what I look for. We got this bounce off of 70 on the RSI, reaffirming that support level there. Okay, so what that basically just tells us here is we got 0.382, this 255K as a strong support level. Okay, again, for the moment, all right? Again, bouncing off 70 on the RSI, that's beneficial. But once we break below 70 on the RSI, we could see the price continue down to this low 200 mark. Okay, so just keep in mind 200 to 255 is an area in which we can kind of see the price action average itself out. Okay, so again, that's kind of where we're at there in the general sense here. Taking a look at the liquidity and fair value, there's not really a whole lot here. The previous liquidity levels have been swept. There's not much to really note here. We can look at Elliott Wave and kind of summarize that the price action, again, is due for a pullback if this is the highest point in which the price will go. We don't know if it's the highest price. Sadly, the only way to identify that is for the price to pull back further. Okay, so when it comes to Elliott Wave, it's not a 100% guarantee, especially when coins are moving like this here. I prefer to kind of just recommend that, specific key level Fibonacci retracements are important areas to consider dollar cost averaging. So 0.382 at 255 is an important one. We've also got 0.5 at 225, another secondary, and of course tertiary to that, 193/200. Okay, so those are interesting areas you might want to consider adding to your position because at this point here, there's nothing really telling us that the price is going to pull back. Keep in mind, MACD is starting to dissipate, starting to lose that momentum, but that doesn't mean the price is going to come with it. It just implies the price is going to likely stay in the range that it's in right now until it doesn't. Okay. Now again, based on the moving averages, we can't really extract too much here. The price is continuing higher. So it's really one of those situations where even though it seems like a juicy target up here to short, it's not a good consideration to short this coin right now, okay? Again, that's just my recommendation for most coins. That's the reason why we're consistently profitable is because we're not shorting. We took one short this month. It was a 30% chain link short. And we got in and out. The rest have been fully everything else has been a long position. We got close to 2,000% return this month. It is insane the amount of returns. I'm going to have to post that here soon, actually, on my Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, really awesome results this month. So congrats again to our community members. So happy it's working well for you. So this is where things get a little bit better, more clear and concise on the hourly. Okay, we can see we're working concurrent with this ascending trend line with the 20-day SMA. That's the initial trend setter we always like to pay attention to, okay? In other words, staying above that level is extremely important. It really helps us understand that we are on the right side of the tracks, okay? So that is a very positive trend. So far, so good. We continue to ride our way up. We should be in good shape. We lose that trend line. We could see 0.5, 0.3 at 2 retested. But again, you see this here, 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts to break that level. We've also got somewhat of a triangle pattern here or an ascending pattern here. Keep in mind, a lot of times something like this will break out either up or down. It's honestly 50-50 when it comes to situations like these, but I would say more so likely the price to go up. In my personal experience, since it derived from the bottom, it's more likely to go up. But you got to keep in mind too, with retesting that lower level here at about 255, it could eventually break too if it stays there for too long. So it needs to break to the upside now or not at all. That's really what it boils down to. That said, take a quick look here at the Ichimoku Cloud. This is giving us confirmational signs to not consider shorting and to keep our long position open. Okay? I like to emphasize the words not consider shorting because the price action, lagging spans free and clear, conversion lines above the baseline, and we're good to go here as well. Okay. So again, there's no reason to short this coin. I know it seems like a juicy target. I feel like the opportunity has already ended with this upper level of liquidity there. So personally, I would say avoid this, avoid shorting this coin for the moment. It's not really it's not really going to be worthwhile. Yes, the price could pull all the way back down to this 200,000 mark, but I would much rather take a long position at that point, being a key resistance level from before, than a risk all the way down there. Again, you got to keep in mind, shorts inherently carry more risk, okay? Because there's no limit to how high the price can go. So in that sense, it's a strong consideration to not short and to essentially just wait for a good opportunity to take a long. I don't think it's an ideal time to take a long personally right now either, but it does look like it wants to break out, okay? Again, to each their own. Depends on who you are as a trader and how you want to go ahead and trade this coin. To me, too high of a risk to continue, but again, you're more likely to find success on the way up than you are on the way down right now. Okay, that's the statistical probability. All right, last thing as well, that's an awesome probability too, is, the guarantee of significant benefit rewards if you utilize this link to effectively register with Bitunix. Phenomenal exchange. All of our members are transitioning over. They love it. And I can tell you, minus the fact that they are growing in trading pairs, they have less generally than BingX and MEXC Global. They are very, very strong. They actually have trailing stop losses, multiple profit targets. I have some walkthroughs in my Bitunix section on my Discord if you're curious, but at this point, we're all good to go there in that sense. So be sure to check it out. Last but not least, they do offer a safeguard right now. If you're to trade for the first time between now and the 17th of December, your first trade is basically covered at your safeguard up to $100. So really cool stuff. All right, check that out in your own time. Thanks again so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.